little bit of singing. And my singing, I'm very much looking forward to because I'm going to sing Why Can't You Be Mine, which is going to be really, really fun. So I hope you enjoy that because it is Why Can't You Be Mine Wednesday, which is awesome because Why Can't You Be Mine just came out and it worked out perfectly with the W's. Didn't it work out so well? I thought it worked out really well. But let's do this. Sorry, I can't find my instrumental. Oy vey. Oy vey, oy vey, oy vey. Come on. I gotta get my act together. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh yes, here it is. Here it is. Let's do it. Oh, wrong thing. Sorry. Let's do it. I'm doing everything that I can, but I can't force love with you. If only I had a middleman. This is too much to get through. I know I'm acting strange. Is it because things never change? Something more than a phone exchange. Why can't you be mine? Why can't you be mine? I don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, why can't you be mine? Oh, mine. Oh, mine. This has been going on for too long, and I am about to break. I'm trying really hard to be strong, but I can't with this mistake. I know I'm acting strange. Is it because things never change? Something more than a phone exchange. Why can't you be mine? Why can't you be mine? Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, why can't you be mine? Why can't you? Why can't you? Oh, mine. Oh, mine. When I see you dancing, I'm like, hold up. When you say I'm fancy, I'm like, hold up. You got my attentions. You got my attentions. I want you now. Oh, why can't you be mine? 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 Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Why can't you be mine? Why can't you? Oh, why can't you? Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, why can't you be mine? Hope you enjoyed that one. I enjoyed it. I really love singing that song. For me, it's just like one of those songs to me that feels like good to sing, and it's always fun to have a song that's fun to sing, that like feels good. If that makes any sense. And somebody said they like the pink microphone, so thank you. I really appreciate that, and I'm super happy that you like it. Let's do one more song. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So scared of breaking it that you won't let it bend. I wrote 200 letters I will never send. Sometimes these cuts are so much deeper than they seem. You'd rather cover up, I'd rather let them bleed. So let me be, and I'll set you free. I am in misery. There ain't nobody that can comfort me. Oh yeah, why won't you answer me? The silence is slowly killing me. Oh yeah, boy, you really got me bad. You really got me bad. I'm gonna get you back. Gonna get you back, yeah. Your salty skin and how it mixes in with mine. The way it feels to be completely intertwined. It's not that I didn't care, it's what I didn't know. It's not what I didn't feel, it's what I didn't show. So let me be, and I'll set you free. I am in misery. There ain't nobody who can comfort me. Oh yeah, why won't you answer me? The silence is slowly killing me. Oh yeah, boy, you really got me bad. You really got me bad. I'm gonna get you back. Gonna get you back, yeah. You say your faith is shaking, but you may be mistaken to keep it wide awake and waiting for the sun. I'm desperate and confused, so far away from you. I'm getting there, I don't care where I had to run. Why do you do what you do to me, yeah? Why won't you answer me, yeah? Why do you do what you do to me, yeah? Why won't you answer me, yeah? I am in misery. There ain't nobody that can comfort me, oh yeah. Why won't you answer me? The silence is slowly killing me, oh yeah. Thank you for joining. Hope you enjoyed. I'm not going to do too much singing today, but I am going to do Why Can't You Be Mine one more time. But this kind is going to be a little different. I am going to sing it a cappella. Ready? I'm doing everything that, like, slower, like the slow version, if that makes sense. Like the more tropical, like the real, like, tropical, almost like a reggae version. You know what I mean? So let's do it. I'm doing everything that I can, but I can't force love with you. If only I had a middleman. This is too much to go through. I know, I'm acting strange. Is it because things never change? Something more than a phone exchange. Why can't you be mine? Why can't you be mine? Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, why can't you be mine, 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 mine. Oh, mine, 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 yeah. This has been going on for too long, and I am about to break. I'm trying really hard to be strong, but I can't with this at stake. I know, I'm acting strange. Is it because things never change? Something more than a phone exchange. Why can't you be mine? Why can't you be mine? I don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, love, when you say I'm fancy, I'm like, oh, love, you got my attentions. You got my attentions. I want you now. Oh, 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 why can't you be mine? Why can't you be mine? Why can't be mine? Why can't you be mine? Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Oh, why can't you be mine, 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 mine? Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you? Why can't you? Don't know why I thought it'd be different this time. Why can't you be mine, 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 mine? Why can't you be mine? How sad. But anyway, something really fun with that song. Ooh, I have sailboats on today on my top because I wanted to be like tropical. And sailboats are kind of tropical. Not really, but like kind of. Why Can't You Be Mine vibes. But anyways, I'm doing something really fun for Why Can't You Be Mine, which is basically I'm like doing a bunch of music videos, and the music videos are all going to be based on things that people want to happen in life, but sometimes don't, and it's like annoying. And so basically, I started with wanting to write a song, and like, because so many of us, we want to write a song, we want to write a hit song, and describe our feelings, have it be amazing, but sometimes you get writer's block and it's not that easy. And then today's music video is about wanting to go outside in warm weather and wanting it to be warm outside, but it's really cold because it's winter right now. And I know where a lot of us live, there's a lot of coldness. Slow version is super chill. Oh, thank you. I'm happy you like it. I'm in like a chill mood today. But it's Why Can't You Be Mine Wednesday. So we do have fun stuff and we have games. Games. Because games are fun. So first we have to start with March Madness because, okay, so yesterday I asked you 3 March Madness questions, one for original songs, the other for tropical things, and the other for St. Patrick's Day. But our St. Patrick's Day question of 4-leaf clovers or gold coins tied. So we have to do a revote for gold coins versus 4-leaf clovers. So make sure to keep voting and we'll see who the winner is because I don't know at this point. It's tied. Because honestly, I don't know what I like better, to be completely honest, because I love both. I love both a lot. So, yeah. This is really a hit song for sure. Oh, Barco, too, you're so sweet. That is so, so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you so much for really, I just want to say thank you so much for the support on Why Can't You Be Mine. Like, so many people have been so nice about it, and I'm just so happy that you like it, and I really hope it can bring you joy. Even though, like, the lyrics are actually kind of sad, but I still hope the song can bring you joy, because the beat's joyful. I mean, the lyrics aren't that joyful, but the beat is. So, yeah. Why are all my songs like that? I don't know why I always do that. But, anyways, I have some really fun Why Can't You Be Mine themed games for Why Can't You Be Mine Wednesday. And we're going to start with a little Never Have I Ever. I'm going to be doing this my own way. You can do it whichever way you want. So basically, I'm going to get the lyrics from Why Can't You Be Mine and say them and say, like, have you ever done that? And if you have done it, then make sure to let me know. And you can do whatever you want. So if you want, you can, like, take a sip of water for every single one that you've done. But for me, what I'm going to do is I am going to put makeup on myself for everything that I've done. So for never have I ever. So if I've done it, I'm like gonna put a little piece of makeup on, but just a little bit. So it's gonna be fun because I might look like totally insane because like either I'll have like all this makeup on or I'll have like no makeup on, or maybe like half of my face will have makeup on and half of it won't. So it's gonna be really interesting, but let's get into it. So, number one. Ooh, so far, four leaf clover is winning. We'll see who ends up winning. We'll see. But yeah. So the first never have I ever done everything that I can to get something and still haven't gotten it. I have. I've done that so many times. I've done that so many times. Like even one time, I was doing an acting audition, and I had to roller skate for the role, and like, like I think like my manager didn't want to give it to me because like I didn't know how to roller skate, and I was like, trust me, I will learn how to roller skate. And I tried to learn how to roller skate for like hours and hours, and it just didn't happen. So definitely. Let me know if you've done that and I'm not alone. Never have I ever, too. Never have I ever forced love with somebody. Ooh, yes, I have. I forced love with a lot of people. Like a lot of people. Because sometimes you're in situations where, like, I've been at school and I've really tried to be friends with people, or like I feel like I've forced crushes before because I used to do this weird thing where it was really unhealthy, but it used to be like I couldn't get myself to go to school unless I had a crush because or else school would be too boring, which sounds terrible, but it's true. So I would like force myself to have crushes on people that I didn't even like just so I would go to school. So, yeah, um, yeah, that's embarrassing, but true. I can't force love with you. And then, have you ever acted strange? Never have I ever acted strange. That I have done. I've acted strange. You've seen me act strange. I don't even have to say an explanation for that. um, have you ever felt like never have I ever felt like things will never change? I have. I think we all have. I think we all have. And especially, oh, I sound like the Victoria Justice meme. I think we all have. That's a funny meme. I love memes. But I think especially with COVID, a lot of us felt like that. Like things will never change. Like, are things ever going to go back to normal? So, lots of times, a lot of times. And like, even being in school, I felt like the year is going to last forever and it's never going to be summer. And I'm like, it's never going to be summer. It's just never. I'm never going to not be able, like, get out of school. Oh, same, I have, yeah. Things are going to change. Have you ever, so for something more than a phone exchange, I'm going to say, never have I ever had a relationship with somebody that has only been through the internet and not in person. For me, I actually have. And I told you about this one during when I did Valentine's Day and went through over my relationship stuff. I have the guy who moved, and then we had like a cyber relationship for like 2 years, and then he cheated. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Oh well. Now this is you haven't actually good for you. Encouragement. I don't recommend it. I don't. I don't think it works. It didn't end well. It ended really badly. And then never have I ever had something want to be mine that couldn't be mine. Definitely. Lots of things. Lots of things. Boys, like the one who dated my crush, not dated my crush, dated my bully. What am I saying? Yeah, that's happened a lot. A lot of things. Like a lot, just on a daily basis. That happens all the time. Yeah. If you're a human, you gotta do something. Um, have you ever, so I don't know what, never have I ever tried to do the same thing over and over again and thought that there would be a different result, but it ended up being the same result. Oh my gosh, like so much. I have to do like a major eyeshadow for that. Yes. Especially with relationships. Like I have gone back to toxic people before and been like, they totally changed. They totally changed. And they don't change. They don't change. No, they're still toxic and they do not change. So and I'm like, wow, I was so dumb to think it'd be different, to think the relationship would be good, and then it's not. Oh well. Have you ever had a situation in your life go on for way never have I sorry, I'm not doing it right. Never have I ever had a relationship that goes on or something in life that goes on way longer than it should. 100% yes for me. Wow, you can really tell I wrote this song for personal experience. Yes, I have. I've had relationships last for like years when it should have lasted a day. Well, actually, it should have never happened. So, yes, haven't. Oh, you haven't? Good for you. I'm like happy for you that that hasn't happened to you. To be honest, never have I ever been on the verge of breaking down. I'm like, do I be honest or do I lie? I'm in an honest mood. I'll be honest. I'm good right now, though. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, you have encouragement? That stinks. I feel you. And I am about to break. Never have I ever tried really, really, really hard to be strong. 100%, 100%. In every way, I've done it mentally, where I've tried to be mentally strong, especially in competitions. When I've like did sports and stuff, I would always try to be like really mentally tough because I always felt like mentally toughness was like such a good part of a sport and like really a way to win, to be honest. And also, yeah, so much stuff. I dated a unicorn in my sleep before. Really? Oh my gosh, that reminds me of like a TikTok that I posted today because I posted a TikTok today about the time that I dreamed that my crush broke up with his girlfriend and started dating me, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh, oh, you had Barco too. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's better now." I have, and it's a boy from school. Ooh, I feel you. I feel you. Totally. Oh, okay. Never have I ever had something happen and it feels like your whole life is at stake. Like it feels like you're going through an event and it's like every single thing is at stake. 100% yes. Maybe it's because I'm dramatic, but I have definitely been like, if this does not happen, my life is over. Like, yeah, yeah. Okay. Never have I ever watched dancing live. That I have multiple times. I've gone to a lot of dance shows. And let me tell you something. They are great. And then for when I see a dance and I'm like, hold up, never have I ever stopped a stranger on the street and talked to them. That I actually have not done. I don't think I've ever talked to a stranger on the street. Ever. So that's the only thing I haven't done. That's crazy. Um, never have I ever been called fancy. I actually haven't been called fancy. I don't think anybody's ever called me fancy in my life. So, yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to mix this one up a little bit. Never have I ever gotten attention for my dancing skills. That I'm actually going to say yes, but it hasn't been good attention. So, yes, but I have. So, oh, I think I put too much eyeshadow on. My bad. And then next one, never have I ever gotten attention for being fancy. I don't know. Because I've gotten attention before for, like, wearing things like this in public, like, you know what I mean, like or, like, wearing glitter in public or, like, wearing really crazy outfits. I have gotten attention for that, but I don't know if you'd call that fancy, so I don't know. Let's just go with a yes. Um, Never have I ever wanted something. Me every day. Me every day. Sometimes I'm so impatient and like I really have to get myself to be a lot more patient because patience. This one's kind of interesting, but it is. Would you rather? Why can't you be mine edition? So I'm gonna give you some lyrics to the song and say, would you rather do this or this? And you can tell me what you would rather do, and I'll tell you what I would rather do. Are you ready? Okay. Would you rather chase something your whole life, do everything that you can, and not get it, or get the thing that you've always wanted in your life, but you force it and have to force it? Okay, that doesn't even make that much sense, but I would force it. I would probably rather force it. Although things aren't good when you force. I'd probably rather force it. um, would you rather have a middleman who does everything for you, or be completely self-sufficient, but everything's hard? I don't know. I guess I would rather be self-sufficient, but everything's hard. Because if I would get through it. Okay, here's a better one. Would you rather have a middleman do everything for you so you don't have to lift a finger and do everything, but the results aren't as good? Or would you rather be self sufficient and do everything yourself and have to like do a lot and it's really exhausting, but you get better results? I would rather do everything myself and get better results. So, yeah. Hey, Omna. Oh my gosh, I love you too. Thank you for being so sweet. Thank you for being so, so sweet. Oh, I love you. You're amazing. Um, would you rather act strange for the rest of your life or have the state that your life is in right now never change and stay the same till you die? I would rather be strange for the rest of my life. I would rather get the thing I want. Same. Agreed. um, would you rather only be able to talk to people through phone calls for the rest of your life and never be able to talk to anybody in person again, but live in a mansion? Or would you rather like live like nowhere and be able to talk to people in person? I don't know. That's hard. It depends. It depends. It depends. If it was like homeless, I would probably choose this one. But if it just like was a normal place, then I would choose this one. Depends. I don't know. Okay, so would you rather be physically strong or be physically strong but mentally unhealthy? Or would you rather be mentally healthy and really, really strong mentally and physically weak? Okay, this sounds crazy, but I would pick being mentally healthy and physically weak over being physically strong and mentally weak. Both are really, really hard, but I would rather pick this one because here's the thing. I think your mindset is so important And like mental toughness is such a huge part of like just everything. And I think if you're really mentally strong, like you could get through the physical pain if you're really mentally strong. But like being mentally not strong and not in a good place is just hard. It's like it doesn't even matter if you feel good. So I'd probably pick the mental, I would say. Do you know Morocco? Yes, I do. I love this. I love Morocco. I just think it'd be such a cool place. It's almost like kind of reminds me of like, why can't you be mine a little bit, you know? Because isn't Morocco tropical? I believe mentally, yes, absolutely. Now we have one more game, and this game is an interesting one. So basically, it's Celebrity Would You Rather, but Why Can't You Be Mine edition. Which I know sounds weird, but basically, I'm gonna get a lyric from Why Can't You Be Mine, and then say, what celebrity would most likely do this? Would it be this celebrity or this celebrity? Okay. What celebrity would most likely do anything they can to reach a goal? Taylor Swift or Ariana Grande? That's a hard one because I feel like both of them would. I feel like both of them would work really hard and do anything they could. I am gonna go with Taylor Swift just because I think she's like extra, like she seems like she works so hard and she does everything herself and she seems super motivated, but Ariana Grande does too, obviously. I think they both would. I think it's like a tie. I would say it's a tie. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Okay. What celebrity would be most likely to force love with somebody? Let me think of two celebrities. Demi Lovato or Kesha. Let's just go with that. Apparently, we're doing female pop singers. Would be most likely to force love with somebody. I'm gonna say Demi Lovato because I feel like she's a hopeless romantic. I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. That's just what I'm feeling. Yeah. And then let's see which celebrity would be most likely to act strange in public. Um, Aw, I don't want it to be mean. Let's not do that one. I don't want it to be mean. I don't want it to be mean. Yeah. Eh, I'm done with that game. Okay, but then here's another really fun thing, and my last thing for Why Can't You Be Mine Wednesday. Really fun. Oh, Justin Bieber is a celebrity I should do? Okay. Let's see which celebrity would be most likely to act strange in public. And by the way, strange is like not a bad thing. Let's do Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go with Justin Bieber, but it's not a shady thing at all because I just feel like he like really doesn't care what other people think and like he's just gonna like dance in public. You know what I mean? Or like be like and draw attention to himself in that way. If that makes sense. Ooh, this is a good one. Which celebrity is most likely to dance in public? Let's pick Emma Stone or Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence, I think for sure, would be most likely to dance in public. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so anyways, last thing. I thought for Why Can't You Be Mine Wednesday, obviously Why Can't You Be Mine is kind of a sad song and it's kind of just about really wanting something more than anything in the world, but not being able to get it. But I thought that it would be cool if I took a different approach and kind of talked about things that I have really desperately wanted in my life, like so bad, but I'm actually so thankful that I didn't get them. Because the thing is, even though we have that frustration, and I think a lot of us have those why can't you be mine feelings of like, why won't you just let me have this? Or like praying to God and being like, why aren't you answering my prayers? Like, I want this to happen so bad and you're not letting me. Like, why? And you get like angry and upset when you don't get things you want. I think a lot of us get this. But looking back, you can see how most of the time it really is meant to be. So I'm going to go through a couple examples. And if you have any of these, please let me know them as well, and we'll talk about how everything's going to work out, because at the end of the day, things do work out the way that they're supposed to, 100%. Oh, Hawaii girl. Oh, you see that it's Hawaii. I'm so happy that you can see that because I'm doing like a Hawaii theme for Why Can't You Be Mine. So I'm happy you get the Hawaii. The Hawaii vibes. What do you think about K-pop? I love K-pop and I love BTS, and I think they are like so awesome and just the best. The best, the best, the best. Why can't you be in my house? Oh my gosh. I wish I could be in your house and we could hang out. That'd be fun. Okay, so first thing that I really wanted to be mine was when I was in school. This is super embarrassing to admit, but I'm gonna keep it 100% real with you. It's I really wanted to be popular, and I wasn't. Like, at all. But like I don't know why, but I really wanted to be popular and I really wanted to fit in. Like I think a lot of us do. Like most of us just want to fit in. But and so like for a while I would try really hard to fit in and like be friends with popular people, and it was honestly like really embarrassing. But then I realized that like basically like the popular people, they were doing inappropriate things that, especially for our age at the time, was way too inappropriate that I did not want to do. And they also were not nice people. And it's like at the time, I was so upset and devastated that they wouldn't accept me because I wanted them to accept me and I wanted them to be my friend really bad. But looking back, I'm so happy that I wasn't friends with them. And I'm so happy that I wasn't in that circle, because I think if I had been in that circle, my life would have gone down a different path that probably wouldn't even include like music, and it wouldn't include fulfillment, because now it's like I just don't care what people think, or if people think I'm like nerdy or weird and I just do whatever I want. And that's like what gives me happiness. Where if I was still there trying to fit in all the time, I would be miserable. And also, those people would not be good friends to me. Like, if I was going through something, they wouldn't be supportive, they would be stabbing me in the back. And so, even though I wasn't popular, like, who cares? Well, I'm still not popular, but like who cares? It's so much better to just be yourself. So that is something that I really wanted, that I'm so happy it didn't happen. And also, even like dealing with like bullying and people being rude, I really feel like it made me more resilient and it made me prepared for life. And now I have really thick skin and things don't really bother me. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. So thank you for being jerks. Um, what do you think of Selena Gomez? I love Selena Gomez. I think she's like so awesome and so cool, and I love her music. I love like Sober. I think it's such a good song. I love the album Rare. I love everything she does, and like I loved her in Wizards of Waverly Place. That was like my childhood show. And like another Cinderella story is the best movie ever, Monte Carlo. Have you seen that movie? If you have not seen Monte Carlo, you need to see it. It's so good. It has Blair from Gossip Girl and Selena Gomez, and they go to Paris and they go to Monte Carlo, and it is absolutely amazing. Like, I love it more than anything. And here is another thing that was a blessing in disguise. So, and I know this sounds crazy, but collab with Selena Gomez, Queen. Oh my gosh, I wish. I wish. Like, I wish. That would be everything. That would be everything ever. She's like so cool. I love her stuff so much. But, anyways, another thing that wasn't mine that I'm really glad wasn't mine is okay, so and I know this sounds weird because I've always talked about how it's my biggest regret, but it's really not. Basically, I've always wanted to be a cheerleader. That's all I've wanted to be. I think cheerleading is so cool, and I think cheerleaders are just awesome and iconic, and I just really wanted to be a cheerleader like forever. And basically, I almost tried out for cheerleading because I was like, cheerleaders are just so cool and they're so amazing, and I'll get to learn all these cheers and be a part of cheerleading, and I just want to be a cheerleader. But I ended up kind of chickening out and not trying out for cheerleading, even though I really, really wanted to, because I wanted to focus on some other things and like other sports and activities. And so I decided to not try out for cheerleading. And then I always felt like, why didn't I try out? Like, I just, like, looking back, I just should have been a cheerleader and my life would have been better. And like, why wasn't I a cheerleader? You're so stupid. But really thinking about it, I really think that it worked out that I wasn't a cheerleader. Even though I still kind of wish I was a cheerleader, but it really worked out the way that it was supposed to, because if I had done cheerleading, I probably would have been so busy cheering that I wouldn't have joined the choir that I did at school, and then I wouldn't have been so into singing and really found my passion there. Also, physically, I am very, very tiny. I'm short and tiny, and so going into cheerleading, I knew that I would have been a flyer, like 100%, because I was like the smallest girl by far, by far. And so they would have been throwing me up all the time. I would have been, you know what I mean, throwing me up. And I already have physically kind of a weak body. And I feel like if I had done all that cheerleading stuff and and all those stunts and had people throwing me all the time, I feel like 100% I would have been injured, like really injured. And I also think that my body would be in such worse physical condition than it is now. Like, I think it would be in terrible physical condition. I would be broken. I probably would have broken a bone 100%. So I'm actually very thankful that I wasn't a cheerleader. Even though I always talk about how I wanted to be a cheerleader, but I really am. Love the flowers. Oh, thank you, OG. I'm so happy that you like the flowers. Flowers are the best. It's for Why Can't You Be Mine, because it's like flower theme. Oh, by the way, this Friday, the theme is going to be Flower Friday, so I'm really excited. And I'm going to sing all songs about flowers, and it's going to be a good one. Tomorrow's going to be a good one, too, I think. You'll see if you think so, but I think it's going to be fun, so we'll see. Anyways, one more thing that I really wanted to be mine that ended up not being mine, but I'm very happy that it was mine. Where did you get the flower crown? I got it at a party store. Because let me tell you something. If you want things extra, you have to go to like costume stores. You know what I mean? That's where the good extra stuff is. Because then it's like life's a party. I mean, my closet is from a party store. Party stores all the way. Another thing that I really wanted to be mine that I'm so happy didn't work out for me is, okay, this is like a weird one. This is kind of a weird one. But I don't know if I should share it. I guess I should. Yeah, sure. Why not? So there was like this weird musical that like everybody was doing, and I was really excited about it, and it seemed super awesome, and I auditioned, and it went really, and I got like a part that I was excited for and thought that like it would be a really fun play to be in. But then I twisted my ankle, And so I was really sad because then I didn't get to play the part that I wanted to play and that I was gonna play, because instead I just kind of had to be in the background. And I was like, oh, I was really looking forward to that. And that would be like so awesome and so cool. But then it was an original play. It was an original play. And the play ended up getting like terrible reviews. Like terrible. And so I was actually really glad that I wasn't the role that I was supposed to be, because then it would have been bad, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Might make sense, might not. And then another time, I remember I auditioned for a part that I really wanted. Like, I wanted it literally more than anything. And it was like actually like kind of a big show. It was kind of a big show. And like it was a TV show. And I auditioned for it and like I wanted it more than anything. And I tried so hard and I really, really wanted it. And I would like rehearse so much. I rehearsed for hours. Like I did everything I could do for preparation. And going into the audition, I could just tell that the casting director hated me. Like the casting director just hated me. And it was like really weird. It was a really weird audition. And they like were so uninterested in me by the get go by just looking at me. And it was like, and I was so disappointed because I had been really prepping and like really wanted it. And then I didn't end up getting it. And that show ended up like going on air and everything. But, but then there was a huge scandal with the show, like a huge scandal, and it got canceled. And so then I was like, oh, well, I was really butthurt that I didn't get that part, but guess it kind of worked out. Because then, because I feel like it's so hard if you get something and then it gets canceled really quickly, because it's like you just start to get the taste of it and then it goes away. And so that's really hard. And then also, it was a really, really big scandal. So there would have been such a stigma attached to it. And the thing is, like, I used to do acting because I used to like do acting. But I'm kind of glad that I never got too into acting, because like I love singing like 100% more than I love acting. I like acting too, and I think acting is super, super cool, but I'm just like so much more of a singer than an actor. You know what I mean? Because I feel like with acting, it's just like a lot, and you have to play a character and really get, well, like obviously you have to play a character, but it's just like you are your character. And then I was doing acting when I was really young too, and so it would be hard because like they really wanted extroverted people and people who are like have these huge personalities, and I've always been more of an introverted person and more of like a shy person, so it was really hard for me. And I felt like people hated me because I was shy, and like they were like, you need to be louder and stuff. And I was like, that's just like not who I am. Or like I was just so much more of like a shy person who wants to write songs in their room. So it was just like so much more who I am. So I really think that worked out. I used to do acting, but I love being a poem writer too. That is so cool. Writing poems is awesome. And just poems in general is completely, completely awesome. So I love it. Anyways, I have to go, but thank you so, so much for watching this live. I hope you enjoyed it, and we have lots of fun stuff. And thank you so much for the support on Why Can't You Be Mine. It like means the world to me. It really does. So thank you. I love you so much. Bye. Hope you have a great rest of your day and a great, what day is it?